G'day guys, it is Feitz here bringing you another Pubg mobile TPP gameplay video to the channel in Ace. Once again we're back on Sanhok, which is obviously my favourite map to play, and we're back on this one particular building, which is my favourite spot to land. So, as usual, I'm just going to ask for, let's say, 1,800 likes, 100 up on the last video. If we could hit that, would be amazing, and if you're new to the channel and do actually like this kind of content, make sure to subscribe. So right here, I know there's someone that landed in this building right beside me, so I can hear their footsteps, and just laser him. I feel a bit bad for him. It was a solo. Don't think he had a vest or anything. Judging by the time to kill. I flick onto that one bot, got a lucky headshot, and then I'm not too sure if this guy was a real guy. He was running like a real guy, but like the bots after like one of the updates, they've gotten pretty OP, not gonna lie. Anyways, a bot just approaches me here. Tap him in the head a few times. Destroys my health a little bit inconsiderate, but yeah. I see this guy, he jumped off a thing. I actually hit him. That would have been a really cool snipe if I actually got the headshot. Unfortunately, it was just a body shot. I can actually see in the feed, that's since he's using a QBZ, it's a guy from X clan. I'm not too sure what it's called, but I know they're like a top leaderboard player or like team in North America, so I'm definitely wary of them. I know he's probably most likely got him in a sweaty squad, and I think that's the same outfit that he was wearing. He's just peeking that little window. I can hear squad pushing up, so I actually go to this box, which is really easy to like, well, not easy, but like a lot easier to hold off squads on this one particular like place in boot camp, especially if they play like this. He pushes up. Look at that. They're one by one pushing. This is not what to do. One up again. And just knock three really quick like that. They pushed up one by one. I know they're really good players since they're all on like kill ranking in NA. I think one of them is Conqueror. But that's not what to do when you're pushing up against any player. Like, you want to push as a squad, not as one by one. Anyways, I know this is the last guy in that squad. He tried nading the spot I was before. Luckily I changed positions. I've got my sniper out, trying to save bullets here since I've only got 32. Which I'm definitely wary about since it's obviously not a lot of ammo. Coming down here trying to find more guns and actually find more 7.6, so I'm chilling right now. I think he thought I went below, so that's why he pushed out, but unfortunately for him I went back up and it was an easily kill for the squad wipe, and that's actually a really good squad, to be honest. They've got like pretty decent KDs, like one of them has like 20 KD and is in Conqueror and all that. So yeah, it was a pretty nice squad up on a pretty sweaty squad. So right here, pushing up this hill because I actually heard shots from before. Potato the first few shots at this guy running up. He definitely knows I'm here, obviously. Try and get a cheeky little nade over the rock, since I know he's behind that tree. And I got the knock with the nade. So I'm pushing up to where his other teammates, I'm not too sure where they are at the moment. Just thirst him in the head. It's the most satisfying thing to do when you thirst him in the head. So I get up on this balcony thing, trying to look for where other people are, and I swore I saw someone like run to a box in front, but I wasn't 100% sure. I might have been seeing things, to be honest. But I know it's definitely likely since there was obviously one person and he probably has the rest of the squad. So I lasered that. I'm pretty sure it was a bot, to be honest. This wasn't that impressive. And I get actually shot by real players, so I definitely wasn't tripping before. And I didn't know that guy was there until he threw a molly at me, so he probably could have caught me off surprise. Jump over this rock, hip fire, and get the knock. Just kind of heal up fully here. Actually, no, I decided not to because I can actually hear the rest of their team pushing up. I'm not too sure what he's shooting at. Might have been the box from the person I killed before. Might have thought that was a real player. I lit him up in the first spray, and then in the second one I just had to hit him a few times for the nice triple wipe. So right here I'm just rotating off to Paradise since I'm trying to find more people, obviously. I'm just going to go through here trying to find a little bit extra loot. And this guy, I don't know what he was doing. He's just... I don't know why people play like that. Like mid-game just prone in the random ass spot. Anyways, I can hear the rest of his teammate in that little hut in front of me. I could hear him run towards the back of it. He's trying to look for an opportunity to get the kill on him, obviously. I saw his feet under here. But actually wasn't able to get the kill since he moved as soon as I started shooting. So I'm definitely just going to push at him. I could see a little bit of his body behind that wall there. He's just third person peeking me. And just hit fire him. He didn't end up hitting a shot, unfortunately for him. A fellow Australian player. So right here, I saw a drop, so that's where I'm going to head, obviously. It's a bit of a running theme in my videos. Head for the drops, where the people are. And what do you know, someone's running to it. Actually, the only shot I hit was a headshot. So he's pretty low. Well, not too low, but he's not doing too well. He tries getting a little cheeky peek out of that drop, but fortunately for him, I was able to flick onto him. And right here, I was trying to use the ledge grab feature. Didn't end up working. I actually ended up just using normal vault, which I didn't think you could do on that building there. Anyway, since he did hit me a little bit, I'm just going to heal up fully, obviously. Since I assume the rest of his teammates are somewhat near, or at least heading towards this way. And I can actually hear him behind this building in front of me. So I'm going to try and wide flank him right here, since they know I'm from that direction left. See a guy running up there and just laser him. Trying to find the rest of the squad. I assume that they're probably getting the revive right now. So there's definitely going to be at least 2 up. Possibly 3. I do a little bit of damage. Just so it prevents the enemies from staying back a lot. Since they want to save their teammate. So if you shoot them a little bit, they'll be low. And they'll bleed out obviously a lot faster. So it encourages the enemies to push up a little bit. Since it's obviously easy to defend than push in TPP. That guy actually lasered me with the M7. That was a pretty close call, to be honest. Got lucky to survive. So I'm in the same spot right now. And look at it, a little snake. He didn't even hit me once. What are you doing there? So I just assume the rest of the squad is snaking. And what do you know? His other duo teammate snaking a little bit further off to him. I don't know. Why snake? I guess easier kill, but yeah, whatever. Play the game how you want. If you're having fun snaking, do whatever. So right here, I actually got shot from someone. Not too sure where he is. I can't seem to find him. Looking back on the recording, I can actually see the guy just before. But in game, I actually didn't see it. Obviously, it's a lot easier to spot enemies while you're watching a recording instead of actually in the game. And I see his little head peek and just pop him in the head with an AWM. And I can actually hear shots up on the hill. I was trying to look around, see if I can get a quick snipe on him. Fortunately, can't see him there, so that's the direction I'm going to be pushing. Even though it's a little bit out of zone, still want those kills. So just making my way up the hill. Zigzagging a little bit, so if they do end up spotting me first, it'll be a lot harder for them to hit their shots. I heard them snipe just before, so I know they're still up here. I thought that box at first was a person snaking, but it's just a box, harmless little box. So as I get closer, I can actually hear him right in front of me. Throw a nade in there just in case they're snaking or third person peeking me behind that rock, so I can get an initial knock, which makes pushing a lot easier. And I actually got the knock there with the nade. So I know there's a couple left in that squad. I hipfired originally. It was a bit of a bad hipfire spray, to be honest, but decided to aim in and obviously a lot more accurate. So running down that hill a little bit later from when I just got those kills before. I actually spot a guy up on those little mountain there. Missed the first shot, unfortunately. Line up the second and pop him in the head and get another kill on a solo player. So I'm just looking for the last remaining 3 players. Just jumping around, trying to get some information to find where they are. Just running through these huts. And usually late game, I kind of like jump in through the doors kind of thing to make it a lot harder for the person if they're in the corner or something. I actually hear a guy snaking right next to me right there. Turn around, flick onto him, and get the easy kill on thirst. So this next little bit was actually really close. I almost died here, to be honest. So obviously I'm going to full boost here, just so I can have maximum health. And I'm getting shot from 2 angles here, so I was like, nah, fuck this, I'm just going to bail out of here. Try and get that guy. Unfortunately didn't get him. I'm trying to get an opportunity to heal right here, since I'm obviously low in health. They're chucking nades, everything they've got at me. Fortunately for me, they weren't able to hit any. But they're pretty close, to be honest. And I definitely can't hear because of the nades. So I'll throw a molly down that way just in case they're third person peeking. He actually was, he shot at me a little bit, but didn't end up hitting me. Double peek that guy. And do the exact same for this guy. Just run out and hit fire him since I know he's low. And get the kill for the win. That was a pretty decent game in an ace lobby as well. Yeah, it was a pretty solid game. 28 kills. 69 kill rating points, which is a lot since I'm like top 200 or something. I don't know, I probably would be higher if I didn't solo squad a lot, but anyway, it was a pretty good game. So I hope you guys did enjoy this video as usual. Let's try and hit 1,800 likes, that'd be pretty cool. And if you're new to the channel and did enjoy this type of videos, make sure to obviously subscribe. Hope you have a great rest of your day.
Okay, part of me is like, who is this? The other half, that's who I miss. Always worry, always stress, feeling heavy in the chest. I know I talk about it way too much, but talking about it, man, that's my crutch. These days, things I crave, it ain't money, it's better days. Been flying seems like way too long, anxiety been way too strong. It comes, goes, it hits hard, but damn, I've made it this far, so why quit?